video. It is November 17th. I'm not sure if this is gonna be a video that I save until Vlogmas or something that I'm gonna post right away, but it is 4:33 and we are leaving the apartment. I know, it's crazy. I'm leaving alone, but today, or tonight, I should say, the Millennium Park tree is being lit and I really wanted to go for it. What I've decided to do is I'm gonna walk there and then I'm gonna Uber home. The sun is still out a little bit. It's gonna take me about 40 minutes to walk there and I'll get there early. I think the pre-show starts at like 6, but I'm sure that there's a place that I can hang out. Anyway, it's my first Christmas in Chicago and I wanna make sure that I do as much as I can. Without further ado, it's getting darker by the minute, so we gotta go. It's actually really pretty out. It's a little bit chilly, but nothing unbearable and definitely not nearly as windy as I was expecting it to be. I wish I went out at night more or like was able to. I just don't because it's a safety concern, but all of the city lights make me so happy. Honestly, what I live for, and especially now with all of the Christmas decor and everything, there's so many lights and everything just looks so pretty. Anyway, I'm gonna keep walking. I think I have about 25 more minutes. Thank God I got here as early as I did because I just had to stand in line. I'm really happy that they do this. There's security to get in. They check your bag, do the metal detector and everything. Oh my God, this is so loud. Sorry. I don't know about you guys, but even though I don't have anything on me, I always get super nervous for that kind of thing. I guess I'm just gonna take a look around. I don't know. I'm just standing in the crowd now. Sorry, the angle is so awkward. There's so many people around me. I got a spot pretty close. Sorry. I feel weird vlogging right now because I don't want to put people in front of a camera that don't want to be in front of a camera. But we've still got like 25 more minutes until the show starts. So I guess I'm just gonna stand here. 2 more minutes. We have 2 more minutes. 1 more minute and then standing here will be worth it. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then it's way too low on my phone. No, I look bald. I can't take a selfie because I look bald. There we go, the exposure fixed itself. Look at that beautiful tree. That was beautiful. That was so beautiful. I walked home. I can barely use my hands because they are frozen. Oh my God. I have my brother on FaceTime for safety precautions. I'll explain whenever I get back to the apartment. And I can't talk because my face is frozen. How bad is the light? Because I'm backlit right now. I ended up walking home. And here's why. Was it the safest thing? Probably not, but honestly, like, I didn't have any issues. I'm fine. It's 7:39 right now. Like, it's not super late or anything. Maybe if I turn on the TV, the lighting will be a little bit better. I'm literally defrosting right now. Lighting is a little bit better. Anyway, so my hands are so cold. Like, I can hardly move them. After the tree lighting, I didn't want to stay for anything else. At that point, I kind of just wanted to get out of the crowd and get somewhere safe. There were a couple of places. There's like a Walgreens over there. There's a Starbucks on every corner. And I really had to pee before the tree lighting. And then I ended up standing there. We stood there for like, I stood there for like an hour waiting for this tree to light up, which was totally worth it. Like, I love watching that. I'm so glad I got to experience that. Even though I was a little bit scared for part of it, just the idea of being out there alone, it is a little bit scary, but it's so much different than being in downtown St. Louis. Like, people in downtown Chicago are so nice. Yes, Chicago is a dangerous city, but to me, I feel safer in downtown Chicago than I ever have in downtown St. Louis. Anyway, so I made like conversation with a few people there, whatever. The crowd of people, like, getting out was such a pain in the ass. The amount of people that I had to push through, and like, there were pathways made because everybody was like exiting out the same way. That's why I didn't pull out my camera or anything because I was just so worried about getting out of the crowd. Once I got out of the crowd, I really had to pee. So then I went to a Starbucks that was close by. Thankfully, they had a bathroom. The bathroom line was hella long because obviously there's a lot of people in that area. Got that taken care of. And as I was looking, like, there were still so many people on the street. I don't know how you guys would think about it, but in my head, if there's more people around, I feel safer because my thought process with that is people are less willing to try something because there are so many witnesses, you know? Or if something does happen, like, there's people that can help you. You know what I mean? There were still still so many people. And so in my head, I was like, okay, well, why don't I just try to walk somewhere else just to hang out so that I can have a location to call the Uber. But then I looked on the street and the traffic was so bad. I'm like, if I order an Uber right now, I didn't even look at prices, but I was like, if I order an Uber right now, it's gonna be like $50, which honestly, the money wasn't even really the issue. It was just like, it's gonna be $50, but it's also gonna take me like an hour and a half to get home. Them even getting to me is going to be an issue. And then trying to get out of that is just gonna be a pain in the ass. So I didn't want to deal, I honestly didn't want to deal with that. And my brother, while I was standing waiting for them to light the tree, I had actually called my brother beforehand because I was bored and I just had nothing else to do except for stand there. So I knew he wasn't at work. I was like, hey, can you FaceTime me while I walk home? Because at that point, it just didn't seem worth it to call an Uber. Anyway, that's what happened. We made it home safe. We were totally fine. And the only bad thing that came out of this is that I was freezing, but that's nothing new. I'm always cold. Even though I did stand there doing nothing for an hour, I just fell in love with Chicago even more. I am so excited because I feel like Christmas has finally started in Chicago and I just love the idea of that. I want to do every single Christmas activity that Chicago has to do. And I know that there's a million of them and some of them haven't even started yet. Like I love this time of year. And I've been so excited to see what the city of Chicago is like during Christmas time because I just know that it is going to be gorgeous. It already is gorgeous and I feel like it's just beginning. That is all for this little vlog. I think it's gonna be like a shorter vlog. I'll probably wait until Vlogmas to upload it just as like a backup video. I want to thank you all so much for watching. Hit the subscribe button down below if you have not already and I will see you tomorrow for another Vlogmas video. Bye!